Hi there and welcome back to the course Google Analytics for Hotels, the Basics. Now we talked about the theory so far, so more specifically why I strongly suggest you using Google Tag Manager to deploy Google Analytics. Now it's time to get practical. So today I'm going to show you the easy steps to create your first Google Tag Manager container. You can simply Google the query Google Tag Manager or head directly to the URL tagmanager.google.com. If it's your first time here, this is likely how the page is going to look like, so totally empty. So let's click on Create Account. As you can see, again, everything is extremely easy and self-explanatory, typical Google's way. We just need to fill in a little bit of information about the account we are creating and likely the website that we want to track through Google Tag Manager. In our case, we are creating a demo account, so I'll simply call it Demo Hotel. You see here Google is suggesting using the domain of our website. In our case, we are creating a demo account, so I'll simply call it Demo Hotel and enter the name of the container. You see here Google is suggesting using the domain of the website. It doesn't have to be that way, but to keep it consistent, let's stick to Google's suggestions, and I'm going to enter the subdomain of a demo hotel I've created on my website, which is demohotel.directyourbookings.com. In your case, of course, you will enter the domain of your hotel website. Now, GTM can be used to track not only websites, but also other applications like mobile apps. This is not our case, so I simply select web, which indicates it is a website under target platform. Let's click Create. Take your time to read terms and conditions, general rules including GDPR, for example. Now, for the purpose of this course, of course, let's just accept and move forward. And in less than a minute, our first GTM container has been successfully created. Now, similarly to what happened when we created the Google Analytics account, upon completion, Google is now showing us the snippet or piece of code that needs to be installed on our website. I mentioned before, I'll do my best to keep coding stuff far away from this course, and I confirm that, but this is really needed. But as you can see, it's extremely easy, and we're only asked to copy-paste these two pieces of code respectively in the head section and in the body section of our website. If you have a CMS or content management system and you can do it yourself, that shouldn't take more than a minute, literally. Otherwise, copy these codes or take screenshots and send them over to your webmaster. For the purpose of this course, I have created this demo website. In my case, this website has been created with WordPress, the most famous CMS of the world, so good chances that your website is on WordPress too. If so, you can install GTM even using one of the many plugins available here in the plugin area of WordPress. In my case, let's select this one, GTM for WordPress. Let's install and activate it. Now let's click to Settings, and as you can see, the only field that we are required to enter is the Google Tag Manager ID. So what's the Google Tag Manager ID? If we get back to our Google Tag Manager page, where Google was giving us the piece of code to be installed on our website, in here you will be able to see the GTM ID that we now need to simply copy and paste here in WordPress. And that's really it. GTM has been successfully installed. Now, how can we make sure that the installation is properly done and that there are no errors preventing the tool from running as expected? Now, you can either look directly into the source code of the page of your website, but I promise, again, to keep technicalities away from us whenever possible. Instead, what I strongly suggest you to download this tiny little extension which is available on Google Chrome called Tag Assistant. And how to get it? Very easy. Let's click on the three-dot menu here in the top right corner of the page, More Tools, Extensions. Now, since I have it already, there's no need to install it again. If you don't, simply enter Tag Assistant in the search box of the page that pops up and install it. It's really that easy. So what does this extension do? Simple as that. It tells you what tags, in other words, what tracking codes are installed in the page that you're on. And also, it tells you whether those tracking codes are set up correctly or not. And all we need to do is click on it and activate it by hitting the enable button. You see now it's activated. Now let's refresh our page, and you see now that the extension shows that the number 1, which indicates that there is one tag or one tracking code installed on the page. By clicking on it again, it tells you what tag is that, and you see this is our GTM ID that we just installed. It means that GTM is up and running as expected. Not sure though whether you have noticed, but also the color has changed. Before it was blue, now it's yellow. There is a reason for that, but for today this is really it, and I'll see you again in the next video.